Have you written to your donor family at all?
I have actually written to my donor family. I had some advice from a very, very wise man a couple of weeks ago, and I wrote to both of my donor families. I wrote to the first one that had from my first cornea that rejected, and I wrote to the second one from my cornea that I received about 8 weeks ago. The first one was really hard for me, and I kept putting it off because it had rejected. I felt horrible. I felt so guilty in myself that it didn't work, and I'd let their loved one down. I'd let their family down. And I expressed that in the letter, but not so much that I dumped all this emotional stuff on them. But I did explain a little bit about what happened in my journey and how I, honest to God, think of their loved one every single day when I look in the mirror. I think of my two donors. I look at myself, I'm putting on a little bit of mascara. I see them on my face every day, which also, it is pretty intense, and I do think of them every morning, and then at night when I'm washing my face. So
Mm.
I did also mention that in the letter as well, that they're on my mind every single day.
And how did that make you feel after you'd written those letters and sent them off?
um like a huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders, but now I have that anxiety. Oh, will they reply? Do they want to reply? Did they want my letter? Oh, what's going on? So yeah, I sent it off 2 weeks ago, and I haven't had a reply yet, and I must admit I probably wrote about 10 drafts of that first letter to my donor family from my rejected cornea. The second one was a lot easier to write,
Yeah.
because things are going really well. So yeah, you just have that feeling of guilt, really.
Yeah, and look, they're not easy letters to write. There's
Yeah,
there's no doubt. But they are important. I think if you feel like you want to say something, from all
yeah,
the donor families I've spoken to,
yeah,
I appreciate getting them. Sometimes it's difficult, for them to write back. I know there's a few I've spoken to that just found it too hard to write back.
yeah, of course.
And sometimes it could take a little while as well. Like everyone's different, and it's you've just got to roll with it.